There is a real village in Europe where roads were never built, cars were never invited, and traffic noise has never existed. In a time when cities compete to become faster and louder, this village chose something completely different. No asphalt, no intersections, no parking lots, only calm water quietly moving between homes. It sounds impossible in the modern world, yet this place exists exactly as it always has. Imagine waking up in the morning and stepping outside, not onto a street, but onto a small wooden dock. Instead of starting your car, you untie a boat to go to work, to visit family, to buy groceries, or to take your children to school. You glide across water instead of driving on roads. In this village, boats are not for leisure or tourism. They are simply daily transportation, as normal as cars are everywhere else. This village is called Giethoorn, located in the northeastern part of the Netherlands. To first-time visitors, it looks unreal, almost like a carefully designed movie set or a fairy tale illustration. But Giethoorn is not a modern creation meant to impress tourists. It is a living village with a real community, real history, and a way of life that has quietly continued for centuries. Giethoorn was founded hundreds of years ago on wet, marshy land. The soil was soft, unstable, and constantly influenced by water. Building roads here would have required massive destruction of the natural environment. Instead of forcing the land to adapt, the early settlers adapted themselves. They dug canals to drain water, move goods, and connect homes. Over time, these canals became the village's streets, long before the invention of cars. Water didn't just shape transportation in Giethoorn, it shaped the entire village identity. The canals helped residents farm, fish, and trade. Peat was extracted from the land and transported by boat, fueling the village's early economy. What began as a practical solution slowly became a lifestyle rooted deeply in harmony with nature, rather than control over it. Every house in Giethoorn is positioned alongside a canal, each with its own small dock. More than 170 wooden bridges connect tiny islands of land where people walk short distances. Roofs are traditional, gardens are carefully maintained, and reflections on the water double the beauty of the village. In the early morning mist or during golden sunset hours, Giethoorn feels less like a village and more like a painting brought to life.
The homes in Giethoorn are built to blend into the environment rather than dominate it. Thatched roofs, wooden details, and carefully chosen colors allow buildings to sit naturally within the landscape. Gardens are designed to flow toward the water, making canals feel like extensions of each home. Nothing here feels rushed or industrial. Everything feels intentional. For residents, this lifestyle is completely normal. Children learn to handle boats at a young age, just as children elsewhere learn to ride bicycles. Grocery shopping, visiting friends, and running errands all happen on water. Even simple social moments, waving to neighbors, stopping to chat, often happen while floating gently past one another. Living this way creates a unique sense of community. Without traffic barriers or loud noise, people interact more. Neighbors recognize each other easily. The village feels connected, not divided by roads or speed. Life moves at a pace that encourages conversation, observation, and presence.
What surprises most visitors is how efficiently Giethoorn functions without roads. Emergency services, including medical responders and firefighters, operate using boats. Maintenance crews, deliveries, and even waste collection rely on the canals. The village runs smoothly, quietly proving that roads are not as essential as most of the world believes. The absence of cars creates a level of silence that is almost unheard of in modern society. There's no constant hum of engines, no horns, no traffic stress. Instead, sounds are natural: water flowing, birds calling, leaves rustling. Many visitors describe the experience as calming, even emotional, because true silence has become so rare. Each season transforms the village. In spring, flowers bloom along the canals. In summer, boats glide through green reflections. In autumn, warm colors ripple across the water. In winter, canals sometimes freeze, turning paths into ice roads where people skate instead of boat. The village changes, but its calm remains constant. Geethorn's beauty eventually attracted global attention. Visitors from around the world come to see a place that challenges modern expectations. Despite its popularity, tourism is carefully managed. The village prioritizes preservation over expansion, ensuring that visitors experience Geethorn without overwhelming it. Strict rules keep Geethorn quiet. Boat speeds are limited, loud engines are restricted, and respect for residents is enforced. These rules are not about control. They are about protecting a lifestyle that values peace over convenience. Many residents who grow up in Geethorn choose to stay for life. The calm environment, strong community ties, and connection to nature make modern city life feel unnecessary. For them, silence is not emptiness, it is freedom. Geethorn quietly challenges the idea that progress always means speed and noise. It shows that efficiency can exist without chaos, and comfort can exist without excess. The village proves that sometimes the smartest solution is not to build more, but to build differently. In a world rushing toward the future, Geethorn stands still, not because it is stuck in the past, but because it found balance early and never lost it. Sometimes the most advanced places on Earth are not the ones racing forward, but the ones that knew when to stop.